Hello and welcome to game 2 of the Shepherd Cage match here. So looking at the board, I saw first of all Triumphal Arc, and there are a couple piles that you would like to go after here, notably Hamlet and Watchtower. Throne Room could serve as part of your arc points as well, maybe, but we'll have to see. Um, there's no trashing on the board of any sort, no coppers, no estates, or no curses can be trashed. Well, there's Watchtower, which is why I open with one. Because once junk enters your deck, you can't take it out, and that is a big problem here. So it seems like you have to sort out the Young Witch thing first before thinking about what it is you want to do here. So I am going to open with the Watchtower and the Young Witch. So not only is the Watchtower the Bane, but it can also trash curses as they come in, which is probably what I'm going to do whenever I'm presented with the opportunity. I'm not going to just put them back in the supply by blocking them. Will not have them leave the supply is what I mean. So we both open with the Young Witch and the Watchtower here. I am luckily able to push our curse through here. And three here, well, not three, four. I could buy another Young Witch, for instance, or a Watchtower, but I decided to go with silver at this point because I'm looking to pick up an Artisan at some point, coupled with, some Watchtower draw and some Young Witch filter, and I might be able to get up to Artisan, and that'll be quite nice, especially with the Triumphal Arc around. So here, not only do I land that curse in my opponent's deck, I'm able to block his first Young Witch. So already we have a small advantage. Already we have a small advantage. So knowing that he played his Young Witch here on turn 3, yeah, this is his turn 3, it means that he's not gonna have it in his next shuffle. Right, I know he opened Young Witch and Watchtower, so the Watchtower might be in his next shuffle. He can't play the Young Witch on his next shuffle, so for that reason, I'm not going to go ahead and top deck our Watchtower here. If I had anticipated a Young Witch coming, I would have top decked the Watchtower, but I don't have to now. And I'm just going to take the Hamlet instead. A couple buys here. Hamlet is going to be very important, not just for the arc points, but also for the actions. Here I could get hexed. I expected to see my Watchtower. Not hexed. I can't use the word hexed anymore because of Nocturne. Cursed. Cursed. But it doesn't. My opponent does not find his Young Witch, which is very fortunate for me. He had a good chance to find it there, especially combined with the Watchtower draw, but he's not gonna find it. And not only that, but again, I'm able to land another curse in his deck, so I'm looking very good here. 2 love upon the curses, and I'm gonna top deck the Watchtower now. Didn't have the Young Witch last turn, he definitely has it this turn, so I'm going to go ahead and just be safe, be protected, not revealing it as the Bane, of course, just letting the curse come in and trashing it. I'd much rather that pile be empty sooner rather than later because eventually my luck will run out and I'll start to take on curses. So best to get the curses out of the supply as soon as possible. Very nice draw here for me. I am having a lot of luck on this board so far. 6, I'm going to take the Artisan there. Should help with the arc points. And the arc points are important here because of where I see this game going. I see it going down to a 3 pile on Hamlets, Watchtowers, and Curses. We both have Young Witches, and I am trashing the Curses out as they come in with the Watchtower. So that pile will empty. That pile will empty, even if my opponent decides to just block every time with the Watchtower, using it as a Bane rather than a trashing card. And I am going to go after Hamlets and Watchtowers. It's a bit of a draw as you're seeing here. And the Watchtowers serve to block the Young Witch, which is crucial to get those curses, or not have those curses enter your deck at all. So 5 and 2 buys, Hamlet and Watchtower. Overlord, I didn't see much point in Overlord. Sometimes you want to open Overlord. I didn't want to do so because I wanted money to buy silvers and artisans. And then the Overlord doesn't count towards your Triumphal Arc points really. The actual copies of Hamlet and Watchtower do. And with the game heading quickly towards a 3 pile, you need those points. You absolutely need those points. So I'm 3 love up on the curses so far. Just having all the luck really at this point. So here I make a interesting play. I didn't really see it at the time, but I saw it as soon as I gained the Watchtower. Because I wanted to top deck the Watchtower to block Young Witch from my opponent, but then I realized I could do better than that. I could keep the Watchtower in hand and then buy things on top deck those instead. So I go ahead and I top deck a Hamlet and a Watchtower here. That also defends me from the Young Witch and just gives me a bit more arc points. I think I will have more arc points. Not sure. Probably will have more arc points when those two piles are out. And in any case, I'm leading in the curse split here, so I should be fine to guide this game towards a comfortable 3-pile ending, especially with this hand. And my opponent also seems to think so, and he resigns in short order here. So again, yeah, he triggered a bad shuffle there, and he didn't even get to land a curse, so I assume all that led him to resign in this position. So that is how game 2 ends. Shepard was not bought at all. Young Witch was just too dominating here for Shepard to ever come around. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.